The Aramaic Bible in English, Exodus chapter 38. And he made the altar of burnt offering of shittim wood. 5 cubits was its length, and 5 cubits its breadth. It was foursquare, and 3 cubits were the height thereof. And he made its horns on the 4 corners of it. Its horns were of the same, and he overlaid it with brass. And he made all the vessels of the altar, the pots, the cauldrons, the hanging posts, the flesh hooks, and shovels, and censers. All its vessels he made of brass. And he made for the altar a bronze grate of network halfway under the base of it. And he cast 4 rings for the 4 corners of the grate of brass to be places for the poles. And he made the poles of shittim wood and overlaid them with brass. And he put the poles into the rings on the sides of the altar to carry it with them. He made the altar hollow with boards. And he placed the laver of brass and its base of brass at the assembly house for the women who came to pray at the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. And he made the court for the south side southward. The hangings of the court were of fine twined linen and 100 cubits. Their pillars were 20, and their bronze sockets 20, and the hooks of the pillars and their fillets were of silver. And for the north side hangings were 100 cubits. Their pillars were 20, and their sockets of brass 20. The hooks of the pillars and their fillets were of silver. And for the west side were hangings of 50 cubits, their pillars 10, and their sockets 10. The hooks of the pillars and their fillets were of silver. And for the east side, eastward of 50 cubits, the hanging of one side of the gate were 15 cubits, their pillars 3, and their sockets 3. And for the other one on this hand, and that of the gate of the court were hangings of 15 cubits for each side, their pillars 3, and their sockets 3. All of the hangings of the court round about were of fine twined linen, and the sockets of the pillars were of brass. The hooks of the pillars and their fillets were of silver, and the overlaying of their capitals of silver, and all the pillars of the court were overlaid in silver. And the hanging for the gate of the court was needlework of blue and purple and scarlet material, and fine twined linen, and 20 cubits long. The height and the width were 5 cubits, opposite the hangings of the court. And their pillars were 4, and their sockets of brass 4, their hooks of silver, and the overlaying of their capitals and their fillets of silver. And all the pins of the tabernacle and of the court round about were of brass. This is the sum of the tabernacle, even of the tabernacle of the testimony, as it was counted, according to the commandment of Moses and the work of the Levites, under the supervision of Ithamar, the son of Aaron, the priest, and Bezaleel, the son of Uri, and the son of Hur, of the tribe of Judah, made all that the Lord commanded Moses. And with him was Eliab, the son of Ashimach, of the tribe of Dan, a carpenter and a craftsman, and an embroiderer in blue and in purple and in scarlet material, and in fine linen. All the gold that was used for the work and all the work of the holy place, even the gold of the offering, was 29 talents and 430 shekels by the weight of the sanctuary. The silver of those who were numbered of the congregation was 100 talents and 1,775 shekels by the shekel of the sanctuary, a shekel for every head, that is half a shekel, by the weight of the sanctuary for every one who was included in the number from 20 years old and upward, for 600,000 and 3,550 men. And the total sum was 100 talents of silver for the casting of the sockets of the sanctuary and the sockets of the veil. 100 sockets were made from 100 talents, a talent for a socket. And of the 1,775 shekels, he made hooks for the pillars and overlaid their capitals and overlaid the hooks with silver. And the total sum of the brass of the offering was 70 talents and 2,400 shekels. And with it, He made the sockets of the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, and the bronze altar, and the bronze grate for it, and all the vessels of the altar, and the sockets of the court round about, and the sockets of the court gate, and all the pins of the tabernacle, and all the pins of the court round about,